Young Turks brought to you by Carbonite Online Backup.
Mitt Romney went on Piers Morgan's program and he got asked about gay rights. He had some quizzical answers. We rather enjoyed them, wanted to share them with you. First, what is his position on gay rights? Let's go to clip 7.
Gay rights?
I've always been in favor of preventing discrimination against people, whether they are homosexual or straight.
But that would imply.
Let me finish. At the same time, I said I believe that marriage is a relationship between one man and one woman, and that position has not changed. And I read now and then that I've changed my mind on gay rights. Simply not true. I am in favor of gay rights, but I believe marriage is a relationship between a man and a woman.
All right. Now, of course, he says that because if, in fact, he has not switched his position on gay rights, it would be the first position he holds that he has not switched. Okay, so now Piers Morgan is going to press on that point and ask if he has, in fact, changed or not. Clip 8.
Yeah, but given that most gays would like the right now to legally get married in many states in America, you are not in favor of all gay rights, are you?
And at the time when I ran for office, I made that very clear. I met with leaders in the gay community.
But when you say, if you don't mind me saying, when you say I'm in favor of gay rights, you're not. You're in favor of some, but not all.
What happened was that the gay community changed their perspective as to what they wanted. When I ran for governor, one of the big issues was marriage, gay marriage. My opponent said she'd sign a bill in favor of gay marriage. I said I would not, that I oppose same-sex marriage. At the same time, I would advance if you will, the efforts not to discriminate against people who are gay.
You know, that is one of my favorite Romney excuses of all time. I didn't change my position. The gay rights community changed their position. Next thing you know, they want more and more gay rights. I was willing to give them a little bit, and then they come and ask for gay marriage. Whoa, I didn't sign on for that, buddy. There you go again, changing your position. How dare you? Now you want almost all the rights of straight people. No, you get some of the rights of straight people. Of course, not all of them. You're gay. That's basically what Romney's saying in an amusing kind of way. Well, next he gets asked, what gay rights are you in favor of? Let's find out. Clip 9.
What is the gay right that you're in favor of?
Well, equal rights in employment, equal rights in, I mean, for instance, as the governor, I had members of my team that were gay. I appointed a couple of judges who apparently I found out were gay. Look, I didn't ask people.
That's fantastic, man. He's trying to say that he was in favor of some gay rights, right? But in the middle, he can't help himself. He's Mitt Romney. So he's like, you know, I appointed a couple of people who were gay. I mean, I didn't know they were gay, otherwise I wouldn't appoint them. But it turns out later they were gay. Who knew? I mean, I didn't ask him. I wouldn't ask. I don't know. Okay. Why? Because on the one hand, he wants to say, look, I am in favor of gay rights because most voters, if he goes to a general election, are definitely in favor of not discriminating based on sexual orientation, I should say, for employment, for example, right? But on the other hand, he's in a Republican primary, and he's got to appeal to those guys. He says, I didn't put gay judges in there on purpose. Come to find out later they were gay, but okay, what can I do? I didn't ask. Okay, so, all right. So how about, is it a sin? Let's try to find that out. Clip 10.
Does your faith mean that you view homosexuality as a sin?
You know, I separate quite distinctly matters of personal faith from the leadership that one has in a political sense.
Can you do that?
Absolutely.
Seriously?
You don't begin to apply the doctrines of a religion to responsibility for guiding a nation or for guiding a state.
But what is the Mormon position on homosexuality being a sin?
You know, that's something that you can take up with the church. I'm not a I'm not a spokesman for my church.
But don't you know?
I'm not a spokesman for my church, and one thing I'm not going to do in running for president is become a spokesman for my church or apply a religious test which simply is forbidden by the Constitution. I'm not going there. So I can tell you, if you want to learn more about my church, talk to my church. If you want to learn what I would do as president...
Well, let me ask you then. Yeah. Do you personally think homosexuality is a sin?
Nice try, but I'm not going to get into...
That's a valid question, isn't it?
It's a valid question, and my answer is nice try.
So you're not going to answer it. It's a valid question, but I'm not going to go there because that would cause me political trouble either way. So nice try, but I'm not going to tell you my real opinion, right? And now most Republicans, of course, are incredibly proud to wrap themselves in their religion. They say, oh, yeah, my religion says this. We should be guided by our Judeo-Christian heritage, etc. Why is Romney not saying that? Of course, it's because he's Mormon. And there's another poll out today saying that over a third of Republican voters would never vote for a Mormon. So he's saying, religion? Religion? No, I would never get religion involved. I mean, if you're a Mormon, I wouldn't get it involved. Of course not. I'm surprised he hasn't converted yet. Maybe later in the primary process. That's also coming. You never know with Mitt Romney.
Eventually, you're going to have a computer disaster, your computer is going to crash, and you're going to lose all your files. But with Carbonite Online Backup, you don't have to worry about any of that because it automatically saves your files off-site. You can access all of your backed up files from any computer remotely, or if you want, you can also access your files through an iPhone or BlackBerry with Carbonite's awesome free app. Carbonite costs just $55 a year for unlimited backup for your PC or Mac. Think about it, that's less than $5 a month. Get a free trial at carbonite.com by using the promo code TYT, and you also get 2 months free if you decide to buy.